Mr. President, last month, the Supreme Court paved the way for the Trump administration to end a program called Temporary Protected Status designation without any judicial review. The Supreme Court's conservative supermajority has supercharged President Trump's mass deportation campaign, with devastating consequences for temporary protected status holders and the American communities who rely on them. Temporary protected status under American law was intended to prevent the deportation of immigrants to countries where it's not safe to return. Countries where it's not safe to return. By law, a TPS designation can only be made or extended in increments of 6, 12, or 18 months. It is truly temporary in nature. Ahead of every TPS expiration, the Secretary of State must reassess the conditions in the countries and decide whether to renew the designation or let it end. To take one example, there is no question that Haiti is unsafe. The Department of State, our Department of State, has issued a level 4 travel advisory telling Americans it is unsafe to travel to Haiti due to the risk of crime, kidnapping, terrorism, and civil unrest. That's the official statement of the Department of State of the Trump administration. So why has the Trump administration terminated TPS for Haiti and many other countries where it's not safe to return? Some of my Republican colleagues who claim that TPS for countries like Haiti must end simply because it's the nature of the program, that it's temporary. Here's the thing. Since 1990, 36 years ago, when TPS was established, there have been 30 TPS designations. Even before the Trump administration, at least 10 of them to countries like Angola, Rwanda, and Sierra Leone had their designations made and then officially terminated. They were temporary. In some cases, like Haiti, conditions have never been safe enough to justify a termination. Haitian TPS holders have bought homes in the United States, started American families, and become part of our community. Members on both sides of the aisle oppose deporting these Haitian immigrants. In fact, our former Senate colleague and my friend, Republican Mike DeWine, now the Republican governor of Ohio, called the Trump administration's decision to terminate Haiti's TPS, quote, a mistake and a job killer that is, quote, not in the best interest of the United States nor Ohio. Let me say parenthetically, Mike DeWine is my friend. We're opposite political parties. We served together in the Senate. It was Mike who encouraged me to join him and his wife when they visited Haiti, and I saw it for the first time. It opened my eyes to the poverty and danger of that island country. The Trump-Mullen administration has ignored the comments of Governor DeWine and others. Instead, ICE is preparing to target Haitian immigrants for arrest and deportation as early as this week. Immigrants who've been lawfully present in the United States for years now risk being deported. This is all so that Donald Trump and his trusted advisor, Stephen Miller, can meet their 2,000 arrests a day quota. They are not looking for the worst of the worst with these Haitians. They are not looking for terrorists, murderers, sexual predators, human traffickers. It's just whether they're Haitian or not Haitian. It is time for Congress to give these long-term residents the security that they deserve. That's why I'm calling for the passage of the Secure Act, legislation that will provide certainty for these individuals and their communities by giving the ability to apply for legal permanent residency. Later today, my friend and colleague, Senator Van Hollen of Maryland, will ask for unanimous consent to pass this bill. I join him and appeal to my colleagues in the name of humanity. For God's sake, don't send these people back to an island which we have already declared is too dangerous for any American to visit. Let them stay safe with their children and families here in the United States until things have improved in Haiti. If they are a threat in any way to any person in America, they need to leave. But if they are leading good lives, doing the best they can for them and their families, give them a chance. It is not too much to ask, and to deport them into this dangerous situation is not consistent with the basic values of America.